Tyler, there was a late in the second half. I thought it was going. I guess when you turned around before the shot, you thought it was going down too, huh?
Yeah, no doubt. I hope they don't post it on social media or anything. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Dude, dog. You did that?
Yeah, I shot it top of the key, turned around. Thought it was cat.
Tyler over here. Before that, incident, what do you think got you going tonight?
Just my teammates. They were with me everything tonight. I come in the game, they tell me they need me, and I just feel comfortable out there. Just my teammates. I give them all the credit.
One of you guys want to talk about the play, the fast break where you sort of did like a no look to Precious? I mean, just take us through that play if you want.
We was on the break. I seen Precious running, so I got to reward Precious for running. So, and I knew it was going to get the crowd involved, so I gave it to him. I didn't even see what dunk he did. I just, went out the way kind of like D-Wade to LeBron.
Hey, Precious, you guys got off to a very slow start, but you guys recovered. What is it about this team that plays so great defensively and seemed like your offense actually matched your defense today?
Yeah, absolutely. That's something we talked about coming into this game. We just talked about taking care of the ball and just getting back on defense, because that's pretty much hurt us the past 2 games, I believe, SMU and Tulane. We didn't really get back on defense. We understood if we don't turn the ball over, a lot of teams not going to be able to score in the half court just because we play really good defense. And then that just got us going on the other side. We got stops, we ran. Like Tyler said, me and Tyler got out, passing the ball, he gave it right back. It's just stuff like that, just keeping it simple and just playing solid.
Hey guys, you guys had plenty of reasons to be motivated today. You guys lost against Wichita State last home game of the season. For both you guys, what was it personally that motivated you through this game?
Well, what motivated me, I feel like it was a must-win game. So that's pretty much like all you have to say is towards this moment coming to the game, like everybody was just locked in. We know what type of game it was.
I mean, for me, I think I'm motivated every game. I play the same way. Nothing really changes.
Precious, obviously you still have some time before after the season decision might come, but at any point did you sort of look around in FedEx Forum today and think that maybe it might be your last time playing here?
No, absolutely. I've never really thought about that, to be honest. I'm just more focused on finishing out the season and just going as far as possible. We still have goals that we all made when we came here, and we have to accomplish that. And that's where I stand right now, just being able to accomplish those goals and putting my team in the best position possible for us to be able to achieve those goals.
Tyler, with those goals in mind, like what you guys want to do, how much of a boost does a performance like this, where it comes together on both sides of the ball, how much confidence a boost does it give you going into Houston and then obviously what's ahead next week?
It gives us a lot of confidence coming in. We just got to keep playing the same way, keep the same intensity, and just matching every team's physicality. So coming to the next game, we're going to have a little swagger going to ourselves.
Speaking of the swagger, you can. Most coaches said control what you can control. If you win, you're the 4th seed. No ifs, wasn't, but how much more did it motivate you to go in there to try to get the sweep over Houston this weekend?
It motivated us a lot. Last year, my freshman year, I really didn't understand how the seeding and everything went. So I know just playing all those games back to back to back, it's just going to be tough. So, of course, you want to try to win, get the bye.
Do you guys take more pride in the job you do on defense than anything else? It seems like, when you do something really well on defense, it gives you more juice than, say, a fast break dunk.
I think they both pay off. Like the play Tyler was talking about in the fast break, I think Dexter Dennis, he was being guarded by Lester, and he shot a ball, one leg fade away, whatever. And I got the rebound, and I saw Tyler up ahead on the right wing running. Pitched it up to him. But, what I'm trying to say is when you play good defense, eventually it's going to turn into great offense. We're a really fast-paced team, so we're trying to get stops so we could get out and run before the other teams get on the other side and set up their defense.
Precious, what will you remember about playing with Isaiah Maurice?
Big butter.
Butter. That's all I got to say. That's what Tyler says whenever he touches the ball. But Isaiah is just he's a great person, to be honest. He don't really get to play a lot, but whenever you come to the bench or in practice in the locker room, he's always positive. That's one thing about him I've noticed. I've never actually said this to him, but he's always positive. We got in the locker room after the game. He was like, "Man, I'm just happy that we got the win." And he didn't really get to play a lot today, and that says a lot about him and the type of person he is. His character.
Well, Zay, he's like one of my best friends on the team, so I'm just remember, all the good things about him, all the laughters, Like Preston said, he's very positive. He's always going to, find a way to, lift people up when they come out the game mad. Just great overall teammate.
Very proud of the team tonight. They stuck to the game plan for 40 minutes, made it really tough on Wichita State. It was a total team effort. The bench came in and played phenomenal. The starters didn't start off the way we wanted to, but we got back into the game, calmed down when the bench came in, and then everybody calmed the situation, and we never really kind of relinquished the lead. We stayed in control for the rest of the game after that, and that was pretty special for us. And only having 7 turnovers, I think 1 in the second half, that was major for us.
Coach, right here. You had a season low of 7 turnovers this game. What kind of contribute to that?
I think that understanding what we wanted, understanding that their game plan and how they were going to play us in the pick and roll, watching lots of the film that we had from last game up there, even though it was earlier in the season, kind of had a better understanding of what we wanted, and then saw what they've done their last 3 or 4 games. So the guys were more comfortable and knew that this was a big game that we needed, and they locked in.
Penny, with everything that unfolded yesterday, a lot of teams could have folded themselves. What do you think you came out and proved today, or what message did you send? That
we're going to keep going no matter what. We're just going to keep fighting and scrapping. I mean, nothing's going to stop us from understanding what we're trying to do, and we're going to keep pushing. This is a family, and we've supported each other through everything that we've gone through this year, so we're not going to stop right now.
Hey, Penny, you got off to another slow start, but your team recovered great, quick on your defense. At one point, you had them down to 16%. What is it about your defense that forces the other team to shoot so poorly?
I think it's just the game plans that we come up with. We understand the strengths and weaknesses of each player, and we try to put their best players in the worst positions that we can, and that's what usually happens with our game plans. And, hadn't worked every time every game, but for the majority, our defense, the first initial part of the play, we're stopping it. It's just about offensive rebounding. But what happens is we just lock in on the game plan, and the game plans have just been really good. We attack the weaknesses of the other teams.
Penny, right here, in those first few minutes, we were already getting fist pumps from you and a lot of excitement. Was that just a reflection of how important this game was?
Absolutely. I mean, I know I'm not as animated during a lot of games, but the competitive side comes out, and it's like now we're putting ourselves in a hole. I'm more animated now, but it's just who I am as a player. As a coach, I guess I just get locked in on just trying to think the game and seeing the game, and I'm not celebrating enough. And here lately, with understanding how important these wins are, it's just coming out naturally.
Coach over here, what'd you think of Tyler's right here?
Okay.
What'd you think of Tyler's performance, and did you see his attempt to turn around on that 3 and walk away?
I mean, his performance was huge. I mean, like I said, Tyler Harris was built for big moments. He's been that way since he was young, and I did not see him turn around on the 3. Did he make that 3? Did he turn around on? Okay, well, I don't want to see it. Sorry.
Coach, do you have any special memory or anything that'll stick out about coaching Isaiah Maurice his time that he's been here?
Well, I mean, Isaiah has been a kid that has given us everything that he's had. He's been injured a lot this year. He has a knee problem and he's tried to fight through it and has been so positive with the team. But the memories I have of him, he's just a great kid. And for him to graduate while he's been here, that's a huge accomplishment. And, hopefully we can help him get to his dream of either playing overseas or something like that, because I think his career is still going to go forward.
Penny over here. How strange was it not to be able to shake hands with the other team after the game?
It was weird because I walked towards them, and then they walked that way, and I was like, I forgot. But a couple of the coaches and a couple of the players still shook hands, but it was just natural to want to do it, and it was really weird not doing it for sure.
Did they tell you before the game?
Yeah, they said not to do it.
Hey, Coach, with all the ups and downs and highs and lows for the season, you put yourself in a position, if you win on Sunday, you're in fourth place. How much credence do you give that to be in that position to control your own fate and not have to worry about somebody else?
Well, I mean, we've wanted to control our own fate from the very beginning, but obviously we had some things that happened. Injuries was a big part of it, and some self-inflicting wounds as well in conference. And it's so tough to win in this conference, but to be put back into a situation where you can win at Houston and have a first-round bye in the tournament, and that win, to me, gets you in the NCAA tournament, I think that's all you can wish for what we've gone through this year.
Penny, update on Damian.
He re-injured his thumb and didn't feel like he could dribble or shoot, and just decided not to aggravate it anymore. And hopefully we'll get him ready before the game against Houston.
Penny, with what you have coming this weekend and then the next week with these big games, what confidence does a performance like this late in the season with these stakes, what do you think it gives this team, or is it still the type of thing where it's been sometimes there's been trouble replicating these good performances during the year? Do you think this is like getting over the hump? Did this feel like that?
I think, with only one game left, I think the guys are just kind of learning and have gone through so much that they're learning how to finish games and push games away, and nothing is going to surprise them. Like, this is the second time around for Houston, who is a very good team. They understand going into the game what needs to happen, and it's just the experience that's kind of taught us and taught them to know how to handle these situations. So, yeah, the experience of the season has taught us how to do this, and then coming into tonight's game with an impressive win gives us the confidence of going into Houston for sure.
Coach, talking about the confidence going into Houston, you guys are already able to beat them once. I mean, how hard is it going to be to beat them twice and at their place this time?
Well, they lost tonight at UConn, and I know Coach Sampson is going to be fired up. They didn't need any more motivation against us after losing here, but losing the game at UConn, they're going to go back home. Their fans are going to be fired up. They're going to be fired up, but we got to find a way to get it done.
Penny, I'm sure it's a relief to sort of use that do you use that as a distraction from everything else? That, when you can solely focus on the game, is that a way for you to?
That's the way we've always done it, really. I mean, with everything that's happened with James earlier and everything that's happened, and we've always used the games as the outlet, used the practices as the outlet, and it really hadn't gotten the best of us, and that's saying a lot, because to be in the media every day early on in the season, the guys locked in, and right now we're locked in.